Alright. Local woman, local hero. This morning, a suicide attempt was thwarted by an unidentified local woman. The incident occurred at the Artemis Will Mall, where people noticed someone at the rooftop of the building. Firefighters were called as soon as their presence was noticed by pedestrians, but the person jumped off without notice. A mysterious rescuer. Just when the would-be suicide victim jumped off, a local woman was able to catch them mid-air and fled the scene before anyone could identify her. The mall is taking extra security measures now. Mid-air? That sounds a bit fantastical. 70% of our readers consider shrimp ramen to be disgusting. The shrimp is so artificial it doesn't trigger my allergies. This is not really a surprise, but this is now the voice for Lana Smithy. This is not really a surprise, but a lot of people seem to hate this particular brand of instant food. This is from a survey we conducted here at the Armentadai last month. We asked our readers to tell us their most hated dishes, and with a total of 6,000 votes, it looks like the market for shrimp ramen is reducing. That's good, because it sucks! It sucks so much, I barf a little every time I smell it. How can anyone like that? It's ridiculous. I can't even finish writing this article. I'm sorry everyone, but I have to puke. Blurg. I hope it's put out of sale. Such professionalism. I think Alice Rabbit may be a dog. By Lana Smithy. A dog, you say? Why not? After receiving brain enhancements, they're capable of learning at near human speeds. So why is it so impossible to imagine a gifted dog who uses their brilliance for programming? It makes a lot of sense, right? Well, maybe. 010101000000. I'm not gonna try and read that. I'm sure this translates to something actually in binary. Oh god. Fuck. I kinda really want to plug this into a binary translator. But nope. Nope. Those purple numbers. Oh, we didn't. Oh yeah, we did. Okay. Alright. To Reddit, I mean danger/you. Miki concert. Dangerous opinions. Miki concert 2. Does anyone know of childhood romances that succeeded in real life? 4. You're just lonely. Oh damn. Oh damn. Cat is casting some shade. In the last thread, Anon wants to confess her feelings to her best friends. I still don't know. And how is she? I bet she's one of those cute clueless girls who can't catch her signals. You say that, but she can be extremely sharp sometimes. So I was right. That's going to be difficult. Now you have to be direct and to the point. I'm afraid that's going to be the case here. Not that I'm actually in love. Stop! I'm going to marry Miki! Stop being such an attention whore. We are here for Miki. Come on, Anon. Don't be mean. We just want to help a fellow Miki sister. You don't have to fight because of me. It wasn't my intention to derail the thread. Don't pay attention to her. Everyone else here wants to help you. I'm a guy. Now who's the attention whore again? This thread is closed. Here, actually, let's... For this stuff so that you can actually see... Let's pop the camera off. Let's talk about Alice Rabbit. Just enjoy my voice. Happy not birthday? Cheeky bastard. What it says on the tin. So, what's the news on them? Drawing a blank right now. We haven't heard of Alice in a while. Now that I think of it, you think they're planning something? There's this constant rumor I hear about a terrorist attack next week. Don't scare me with that stuff, please. I have enough as it is. Well, we're going to be attacked, and it will be funny to see those night fucks do nothing but drink. Wow, internet edgelord right here. How do you know if you get hacked by Alice? It's my first time reading about them. Lurk more. She normally leaves a funny ASCII drawing in a message, something like, Happy not birthday. Sounds lame as fuck. Why is Alice even a celebrity? The hell? Alice was the one who leaked all the internal White Knight memos. She literally started the riots with the leaks. At least try with your baits. This thread is closed. Miki concert. Okay, let's limit all the concert conversations to this thread. How are you preparing for the best day of your life? This page looks silly. It's amusing in its own way. I'm going with my boyfriend. Why would you lie on the internet? Oh, wow. Fuck. Wow, how old is this game? And it's using the word normies. Yep, this is Reddit. Fucking normies, get out! That is so cute, Anon! Anyway, I'm going with a very special friend of mine. Are you the girl from the other day who had a crush on her best friend? Yes. So you're finally going to confess? Oh my god, this is going to be the cutest thing. I just still don't know if I like her. Just wait until Miki shows up. You'll know right away if you love her. Trust me, I've been there. How so? You will understand once you are with her. Miki concerts are some magical shit. Dope. Alright. Get that save again. Get that shave going. Yeah. Good shave. Alright. Camera back on. Hello, welcome back to my face. Shopping. Oh my god. Oh my god. I love everything about this screen. The interface is minimal, but gives you everything you need. This little image is absolutely unnecessary, but helps give a sense of space and continues to sell this like 70s, 80s cyberpunk feel. Yes. Alright, she wanted a like holographic plant. Mega Christmas tree. Celebrate the bastardized commercial version of an already bastardized celebration. Hollow plant, there we go. 600 bucks in memory of a real potted plant. All right. Do you want to get something else to spice up our room? Cutesy game poster. Poster for some cutesy game about a pink-haired witch flying on a broom. I feel like we kind of need that. Feel the thrill of being scammed by souvenirs without leaving Glitch City! His beard grows in real time. Replica toy Turing, not as sentient, but just as cute. Ooh. Kira Miki banner. I don't think we should drop 900 bucks on that. Shady AF, Maneki Neko. Yeah, alright, I'm gonna get the cutesy game poster. Hey, we've got the poster up and the little hollow plant. That's awesome. I love that it actually changes our room. That is so good. Alright, let's go to work. Wednesday, December 14th. Precisely 3 months ago? 2 months ago? 2 months. Good evening. Hey, Jill. Ah! That's a sound you don't hear every day. Boss, what are you doing with that helmet? I was just about to ask you where it came from. A white knight came yesterday. She left and, well, she forgot to take it with her. I figured she'd eventually come looking for it, so I left it under the count. Wait. Do you regularly put things on without asking who they belong to first? I don't plan and evaluate every move, Jill. I just act. Anyway, as your boss, I'm taking this helmet until the client comes for it. You sound happy? Well, this helmet is comfortable, and cool, and comfortable, and cool, and really, really cool. Hello. It's strange that you're late, Gil. Yeah, the traffic was gah! Don't run. You have work to do. I'm not going back to Hong Kong! Hong Kong? Chief? Sorry, I thought you were someone else. Apparently. I'll leave the rest up to you. I'll detonate the Pluto warhead somewhere safe. The what? Where now? Nothing. Never mind. She seems happy. She's been tense these past couple days. She's somehow relaxed now. Good. Are you all set? Yep. Alright. Jukebox time! Let's change some stuff up. I got the sense this poor guy gets the worst jobs in all manner of put upon. Yeah, probably. This is a good one to start with. Let's go all the way to the end. See if there's something good down here. Yeah, I think I kind of want to like actually, let's remove this. Kind of want a chill night of music for today's work day. This is like such a needless portion of the game. You could absolutely have made this game and just played music with the players and it would have been fine. And yet it helps you define the space that you're playing in. Which gives you a real sense of, especially I assume as you play through days and days and days, or in-game days, it gives you a sense of routine and also of like making the game your own. And I really like that. And if any of these seem or sound particularly awesome to you, feel free to let me know and I'll toss it in. All this music is super good? Yeah. The music is by Garode, G-A-R-O-A-D. It's fantastic. You can find all of it on Spotify, I believe, and you can purchase it on Bandcamp. And yeah, this game is like a bajillion % up my alley. It's like hella cyberpunk and hella anime. And there's all this fucking synthwave music in it. Sign me up! To be clear, so like a little bit about me, I'm not just like a fan of cyberpunk as a genre, which I am. I think it makes some fantastic fiction and very interesting narratives a lot of the time. But I'm all about this like living in the cyberpunk future, holograms and cyborgs and AI as people and all that shit. Sign me the hell up. If I had my pick of dystopias to live in, it would be a cyberpunk dystopia, 100%. It's kind of nice. Nah, too upbeat. Slow it down. Let's go with that one. And one more. Yeah, everything will be okay. Alright, I think we're ready. Actually, before we go, I'm gonna eat another chocolate. Let's see, we're gonna have this one. That is strawberry cream. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Oh no. Hey Brett, you're in luck. I decided to bless this place again. Luck, he says. Oh, Mr. Donovan, welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? What do you think I want, kid? Usual. Gee, I wonder what he means. What was that? No, that's not right. I don't remember what's in the beer. Beer! Ah, 2. And then 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mix. Here you go. Did like 10 of everything. I think the mixer or the shaker fills up if you get to a total of 20 ingredients. Here you go. Yeah, now that's what I call service. That's good to hear. What brings you here today, Mr. Donovan? Today we're supposed to hand the interns an article topic. All those crazy bitches came flocking to me like the first high schooler with a car. I couldn't deal with it, so I switched places with some poor sap. He was supposed to be doing an interview today, but to hell with that. And thanks to all that shit, I found myself here, blessing your hellhole with my presence. You were here yesterday too. How did that come about? There's this gal that's performing at a concert later tonight. Yesterday I was tuning the details of the interview I'd have with her today. And like I said, I'd rather work here than deal with a pack of competitive bitches. I see. How was the interview? Easy enough. The fact that the gal had a nice pair of knockers helped. We've come a long way in the department of Lilim sex appeal, I tell ya. She was a Lilim then? Yeah, one of those new fancy king class CH-1A models. I've heard they're anatomically correct in every way. I wouldn't mind finding out about that myself. Huh? Hey you, the guy with the John face. Huh? Me? What the hell is a John face? Yeah, you. Do I know you? I don't think so, sir. No, I'm pretty sure I know you. Wait. It was the Hong Kong riots 10 years ago, right? I've never been to Hong Kong, and I certainly didn't defect from any anti-riot force after stealing supplies. Really? That's a bummer. You look like a guy who owes me a drink. You were in those riots, Mr. Donovan? Do I look like some anarchist hippie to you? 10 years ago, I tried to start a silicone business. So I was in Hong Kong talking with some investors when those damn riots broke out. Seriously though, did they really think the laws they were trying to pass wouldn't backfire? They were openly trying to segregate people with augmentations. No matter how many, they have different capabilities you put in between. It's still segregation. And once people start crying segregation like that, you're doomed. This is the PR century. If you're gonna do that, disguise it a bit. That's a very laconic way of summarizing the incident. I mean, there was a political agenda revolving around cheap labor, and the plan reached such a developed stage because the media was instilling fear in the public. The general fear that augmented people would become power-hungry maniacs was a key factor in the plans. And everything is mostly the aftermath of previous protests where... On second thought, maybe it's better to be laconic. Trying to get the full picture might take you back beyond the Industrial Revolution. All that happened when I got out of high school. I remember I had to turn down a scholarship in Hong Kong because of all that. Heh, scholarship. It's no mean feat, Brett. Well, I guess even without the scholarship, there would have been the language barrier. I remember I was kind of excited back then because I was really into this one Chinese idol band. It's one of those things I'd rather not remember much of. You'd be surprised at how easy Chinese can be. So you know how to speak... Oh, sorry. So you know how to speak Chinese? The only translator I had available was some pizza-faced pencil neck. And I wasn't gonna allow myself to be seen with that. If someone like me can learn Chinese in 2 weeks, well, I'm guessing a scholarship student might have a chance. Why do I feel like he's suddenly challenged me to finally learn Chinese? Chinese? Wait, when you say Chinese, do you mean Mandarin or Cantonese? Tangerine? Canta what? When people say Chinese, they're usually referring to the written word, not the spoken one. It's important to clarify because there are lots of dialects in the Chinese language. In Hong Kong, lots of people speak Cantonese, so just saying Chinese won't do. You might have learned Cantonese because you were only going to Hong Kong. Or you might have learned Mandarin because it's the one spoken by the majority elsewhere. I went to Hong Kong and managed to seal a deal. I have no idea about anything else. Right. Anyways, surely a student with a scholarship can serve a Mars blast too, right? Sure, on it. What's a Mars blast? That's a change of pace, alright. Mars blast. One of these is enough to leave your face like the actual planet. Dylan can't speak sentences anymore. Alright, let's see. 6. Holy fuck, 6 Bronson extract. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 powdered delta. 4 flanergide. 2, 3, 4. 2 carmatrine. We cannot, in fact, make this a double. All blended. God, I hope this guy doesn't become a regular. Here. Alright. I guess I'll believe your story. Right. Hey kid, I got wasted yesterday, so there's a certain protocol here. Would you mind telling me if I said anything someone could use against me in a court of law? Unless complaining about your investors can be used as a legal weapon, I don't think so. Oh good. Fuck those sons of bitches. What did I tell ya? How they wanted unreasonable stuff, how they feel like they have more power than you do, and all that. Oh yeah, I recall something like that. Then again, it seems to be something I say a lot when drunk. That and racial slurs in German. Wow! Class act. Racial slurs in... what? But let me tell you something. There are people worse than your investors. Who? You? Your clients. Excuse me? Your readers. If you think clients are always right, then you're wrong. Unless I'm the client, that is. We live in an era where PR is the first and only word in anything. You can sell the shittiest of stuff and people will buy it if you're the apple of their eyes. But make one fucking mistake and it's over for you. You're suddenly a criminal to them. No chance of appeal. Gods forbid if they ever catch you saying something. Catch something you said out of context. A month ago, we had to clarify that we were talking about the animal in an article about cougars in nearby forests. All because we got a pack of 40-year-old divorced soccer moms crying about hurt feelings. They were having picnic parties in the same forests and thought we were writing about them. God, I hope at least one of them gets eaten by that damned namesake. Yeah, it's funny when somebody else hears it, but the smell of rosy perfume still makes my blood boil. Nowadays, nobody can take a joke. They're always out for blood. Oh god. Ah yes, the classic nobody can take a joke line. You can't win. You will always offend somebody. I really don't believe that, but okay. And while some take it graciously, many just love feeling insulted. They relish the thought of ganging up against something. And those hypersensitive bastards are your clients. They're the ones you have to target. I want a goddamn newspaper. The whole point is to present the news in the most neutral way possible. Being offended by a newspaper is like being angry at the mirror. Sure, let's go with that. Let's completely ignore the fact that you literally said yesterday that you could make up whatever you wanted. I mean, it's not like he's totally wrong, but hearing it from him is kinda... Damn, look at the time. I need to get back to work soon. Really? I just finished an interview and it must be posted as soon as possible. The fact that we're posting it after the chick finished her concert is enough of a problem already. This guy's basically J.J. Jameson from Spider-Man, only extra awful. Yeah. Yeah. It's just a little bit of J.J. Jameson, and then, oops, all of the awful. Something delayed the interview? The interview was supposed to happen last Friday. One of the interns, this meek little girl, was supposed to do it, but for some fucking reason she just didn't. I spent 2 days negotiating something else instead. Negotiating? Did you have to pay or something? Basically, when that encore concert happens, I need to plaster that chick's face all over the front page. I see. Okay then, one last drink before I leave. Give me something bitter to wake me up. Sure. By flavor. Bitter. Gut punch. Suplex. Small twist on the pile driver, putting more emphasis on the tongue burning and less on the throat burning. Bitter drinks. Grizzly Temple. Sunshine Cloud. Yeah, let's give him a suplex. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 5, 6. On the rocks, mixed. What did we do wrong? Too much Bronson. Reset. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On the rocks. Next. Here. Not enough Bronson. Yeah, this works just fine. You know, I feel like I should compensate the poor bastard that took the heat today. Oh? Yeah, that kid, Joel, Gene, Guillermo, Hirohito, I can't remember his name. Kid is always gushing about that idol I interviewed. Can't remember anyone for shit, but he's annoying enough to make me remember him. So, I don't know. Feel like I cock-blocked him big time today by taking his gig away. Worst of all, I left him to fend off a pack of crazy bitches. And that's something I wouldn't wish on anyone, not even my worst enemies. Well, maybe 2 of them. You're sounding so considerate right now. I'm no saint, kid, but I'm a man. And a man must never cock-block another man unless he's trying to fuck your mom. What a mantra to live by. Whew. What if it's her dad? Did I stutter? Maybe you can get him tickets or something. Nah, see, that'd mean he'd be off work, and I need him to be at my beck and call tonight. I've seen that brat talk to no end about it, so I know, I'll let him write about it somewhere else in the newspaper. Give him the food critics column. It's shit anyways. I'm so fucking nice. I'm out, kid. Thank you. Please come again. That'll be something interesting to see, I guess. That was, tiring. Hey, Jill, I think we have a problem. Don't tell me. Yep, I can't take the helmet off. Yeah, very funny. Did you check the internet for help? How to take off a Valkyrie type White Knight helmet is not a precisely common query, you know. I could break it, but I don't want to damage a client's proper... What? Did you run out of air? I just realized you served a Valkyrie in Valhalla. Shit. Don't scare me like that. I don't think you can run out of air with this helmet. What are you gonna do? I know someone that might help me. I'll give her a call. Let's see, where was her number? Oh, here it is. Hey Iris, I need some unclogging advice. Iris? I heard Chief call her a couple times. Maybe she's a friend? More importantly, will Chief be fine? She will. Even if there's no God or Buddha, you can always trust Boss. Yeah, let's hope you're right. Hey honey, can you see me? Ah, Dorothy. Yeah, I can see you. Why? Really? Man, did they sell me the wrong stuff? Who sold you what? Jill, I'm going out for a bit to buy a screwdriver and bacon and... Are you talking to yourself again? No, I'm not. Hello! Oh, hello Dorothy, wherever you are. I'll be back in a bit then. She didn't see you? Oh, I get it now. They sold me a VIC jammer, not an optic camouflage system. Care to explain? Have you seen those pics or videos of someone stripping or undressing? But, I mean, the ones where the clothes are the only thing you see and the other person isn't visible? Come again? There's people out there with a fetish for invisible people. Really? I mean, I know this is just a fictional, like, this is a game construct. But straight up, I believe it. Where you can only see a few articles of clothes floating about. I was trying to find something that would let me cater to that fetish, but my contact misunderstood my request. Oh, I recall this character. This character has, interesting social questions that go with them that we will talk to as we get more information about the character. Cyberpunk fetishes, man. Yeah, man. I asked him to bring me something that'd make me invisible, and he did. I'm only invisible to cameras. Even then, wouldn't your clothes be invisible too, with such a jammer or something? You have a point. Oh well, I'll work something out. Maybe I'll get a nano camo module. Nano camo? Haven't you heard of nano camo? They're a military technology company that recently branched to civilian appliances. How could that possibly go wrong? They use nanotechnology to make fabric or other materials take any color or texture you want. You can order a module from them and change the colors of clothes, walls, or tables with it. Is this gonna turn into decorating our apartment? Because if so, I'm on board. Huh, sounds interesting. Maybe I'll look it up. What does that have to do with what you want, though? If I remember correctly, they have a module that makes things almost invisible to the human eye. It was quite pricey last I checked, though. Almost? To the human eye? Well, it's not perfect. If you moved, you'd be an eerie surroundings-colored blob. And we Lilims see things differently, so it's ineffective against us. Ah, okay. So this is... We're gonna talk a bit about what this game is doing. This game, at least so far, is almost 100% world building and not character development or character information. We get a little bit of like such and such so-and-so person's background, but every time it's backed up with a pile of conversational exposition to tell us about the world and give us context for people's reactions. Which is interesting. But they've done something sort of subtle with this day of work where fucking Dawson comes in, Mr. Donovan comes in and talks about talking to Miki, who we just read the forum posts about. So we, like, the forum posts give us an idea. There's a celebrity, right? There's a celebrity that everyone's excited about. That ties into the first conversation we have where he talks about this interview with Miki and drops that she's a Lilim, but doesn't explain what a Lilim is. And then we come into this conversation with Dorothy, where she uses the same term to refer to herself, and so now we know, at least to an extent, you know, she seems sort of cyborg-y or robot-y, and based on his mention of like model types, that a Lilim is this kind of likely entertainment in its many forms focused artificial body.
Still, it might be what I need. Now, what was that about talking to yourself again?
Nothing important. What are you having?
I'm in a good mood, so give me a piano woman.
Sure. Piano Woman. It was originally called Pretty Woman, but too many people complained there should be a piano woman if there was a piano man. Okay. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a big drink. 2. That was a big ass drink. Aged, mixed. What did we fuck up? 5, 5, 2. Oh, this should be 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Aged. Too much flan. Now I'm imagining like flan, like the dessert in a drink, and that's not a pleasant thought. Success! 1 piano woman.
Thanks! I love these ones, you know? I keep them for special occasions, whenever I'm feeling good or when I need to get out of a slump.
And today?
Today I feel good.
That's nice.
Okay then, how's this for a bonus payment?
Oh, the ticket from Friday. Can't believe I still remember that.
That guy was so nice in giving it to me. Too bad it was filled to the brim with dogs. I would have enjoyed the drink here otherwise.
I don't think this ticket should be valid. But then again, they were improvised, so there isn't really a contract involved or anything.
You know,
Hmm?
if you're lonely enough to start talking to yourself, we could hit an arrangement. Keep me fed and I'll keep you company. You'll still need to pay if you want to get naughty, though.
I think I'll pass. I already have a cat that does all that.
Do you pay him to...
Finish that sentence and I'll make sure you truly become invisible.
Fine. Consider this a standing offer, though. Oh, hey, John.
Ah, Dorothy. Gotta grab some dinner, so I'll be back soon if you're still going. Hell yeah. Enjoy your dinner. Ah, Dorothy.
Didn't see you here last Friday.
I was dealing with some stuff over the weekend.
And Monday.
Yeah.
Was it a girl?
I wish.
What did you do? What did you do?
I'd rather not talk about it.
Hey, honey, what did he do?
Gil's been a complete mystery for as long as I've known him. His past is like a nebulous mass that tries to bite him every once in a while.
Nebulous?
You hear so much random stuff, it's hard to make connections about what happened when. And, you know, people lie.
Does your boss know about it?
She said, I'm not one to judge. Seems like she knows what the hell's going on. I think it's better off, I'm better off not knowing. It's not really that necessary, and it's a pain to think about. I'm right here, you know? Did I tell any lies? No, but never mind.
Oh yeah, about your boss, why was she wearing a helmet?
She found it, she put it on, now she's stuck.
Oh, yeah, randomly putting on stuff you find is problematic.
No shit.
I mean, there's this girl that wanted to see if she could use a glass bottle as a...
a bit early for those stories, don't you think?
No.
By the way, it's weird that I didn't see you yesterday.
I have a job too, you know.
Yeah, but you usually come before you start.
Aw, did you miss me that much? Yesterday was a bit different. I worked the entire day.
I don't know if I should ask.
Oh, it was weird, but not kinky weird. The guy paid me to spend all day pretending to be his
Oh my god, it was what's his name? Fucking, oh my god, it was fucking Edgelord McDougal. Ingram McDougal. Holy shit.
Really? Yeah, I go to his house at 11 a.m., dress as requested, spend all day there. Play some games, occasionally tell him I love him, go to bed when ordered, and leave. Nothing sexual. I used to expect him to push me against...
I am an adult who can feel comfortable saying this sentence out loud.
I used to expect him to push me against the ground and have his way with me, but after 3 years, it's unlikely that'll happen.
3 years! It is Ingram McDougal! 3 years?
Yeah, 1 day a year for 3 years now. Oh, but last year he also wanted me to play the part on his daughter's birthday.
Oh, wait a second, does he have a daughter or not?
Had. Seems she died 4 years ago.
Oh.
Yep, I seem to attract that kind of people for some reason.
Maybe it's because you look like a 10-year-old. What kind of people?
Nobody. I said nothing. Give me a moonblast, would you?
Sure. Okay, yeah. So, let me take a sip. I mentioned that I was going to want to talk about this character and some of the stuff that they bring up. So, one, this character is intelligent, you know, sentient, is a person. It's not entirely clear if she's an AI in a robot body or like a person in a robot body. But clearly possessed of mind and old enough to drink, technically. But is a sex worker and looks very young. Zero judgment for this point. You know, sex work is a thing. There's nothing inherently wrong with it, and if it's not exploitative, she's fine. But there's a question, an unasked question being posed with the existence of this character, right? We're being presented with a very juvenile image, but a adult personality with a very adult job. And the question there, which this is part of what Cyberpunk is so good at, is it gets us to ask questions that real life does not ask us. Typically, social questions. And so the question here is it okay for a person who is, by all measures, assuming we don't find out later that she, like, actually is very young, but by all measures presented to us so far, is an adult, but outwardly looks young, is it acceptable for that kind of a person to engage in adult business or sexual activity? And I don't know that I have an answer for that. Like, I mean, I don't want to be like every streamer and YouTuber, right, who brings up a tough question and then is like, it's up to you to decide, let me know in the comments. But at a first pass, I can see some problems. I can see it reinforcing ideas that are unhealthy and bad for people. At the same time, if she is actually, and this is a big if she is actually an adult and capable of making her own decisions, that's her call. And so, there should be nothing inherently wrong with that. But it is, I wanted to talk about it because it's, you know, again, this is not a thing that this is not a topic that you can talk about in everyday life. This is a thing that is exclusive to Cyberpunk, or occasionally anime. You have some anime that are like, oh yes, look at this tiny child. Surprise, they're 10,000 years old, so you can objectify the fuck out of them and you're not creepy. Which is similar but different, I would say. I think frequently in those cases that's put in as an excuse, more than as actual world building or posing a question. And anime in particular as a like mega genre, a genre family of media, has particular problems with handling objectification in media. So, god damn it, Anarsis. Hey, Zashmir. How's it going? Yep, I'm talking about politics and cyberpunk. And anime. So, yeah, I would say hold your glass by the stem. You don't want to warm your drink. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, Pip, here, let me put out my pinky. Oof. There we go. But yeah, I would say my first take, my like not sitting with this for hella long take, is that there's nothing wrong with it, but it does, because of the presentation, it does hit up against my sort of preconceived notions and morals and make me go, ah, no. It makes me uncomfortable, for sure. But also wanted to make sure to mention that I think that this is part of what makes cyberpunk as a genre so great, is it gives us opportunities to have these uncomfortable moments and ask ourselves these questions that aren't real questions, at least not yet, but are moral and social questions that we need to ask ourselves before that sort of technology exists, so that we have an answer. Or else, as you see with even new technology today, with the boom of like Skillshare, skill sharing. Oh god, what's it called? Stuff like Uber and Lyft, like non-centralized business, gig economy. There we go. As we see that kind of stuff grow, the technology existed long before any of the social or moral questions were asked, and that's had some strongly negative consequences for lots of people. So yeah, all right, Moonblast. 6 Adelaide. 1 Powder Delta. 1 Flannery. 2 Karma Train. On the Rocks. Blended. Alright. Here. There's something interesting about this drink. I don't actually like it, but I can't stop drinking them. It tastes like a bit of sugar drowned in pure alcohol. Small wonder you feel like that. There's something I've been meaning to ask you. Yes, I'm single and I don't mind that you're a girl. Do you actually mind what anybody is? That's a very good, that is a solid perspective, and I had not thought about that. I will read this message out for the edification of YouTube. As for the subject, I'd shuffle this job of hers into the same region as safe word bondage. It's not actually a child, and not an AI programmed specifically to be that way with no say. So it's a consensual illusion. That is a fantastic and like well-worded representation of my thoughts on that. A+. Well put. Thank you. Do you actually mind what anyone is? Not at all! Anyway, it's not about that. Do all DFC-72s look like kids? Oh, we're getting into the exact subject we were just talking about. Yes and no. Out of factory, we look like kids because our development needs to be as close to human as possible. Then you look like babies outside the factory? Alright, here we're getting to the actual question. The big if. Nope, every fresh DFC-72 looks about 10 to 13. It makes it easier to upgrade later. Upgrade? Once a DFC-72 passes 3 maturity tests, it can opt for a factory upgrade. Said upgrade alters its body to something older. Some go for it, some don't. Will you go through it? I don't know. Right now I'm a rarity. Okay. You don't find many like me in my line of work, so I have an advantage. And I really need that advantage, you know? How so?
When people hire me, half the time it's not because I'm me. The amount of role-playing I have to do on a normal night is ridiculous. So if I stop looking underaged, I'll lose my advantage over everyone else. I didn't think about it that way. Did I think about it at all? I mean, maybe I'll go through with it if I ever decide to retire or something. Right now, I'm just fine the way I am.
I see. Okay, hold on. We're gonna review some chat logs here. Okay. So once you pass 3 maturity tests, it can opt for a factory upgrade. Set upgrade. Some go for it, some do. Will you go through with it? So it sounds like she hasn't passed the maturity tests, which puts it safely into the creep zone for me. Because it sounds like the maturity tests are, you know, effectively showing that the person has grown to be an adult. Mentally and emotionally. So, I would say if she hasn't passed the test, creep zone. If she has, but she hasn't gone through with the upgrade, right? Because it's not clear if it's right then you have to make the choice, will you do it or will you not ever? Or if it's you pass the tests and then you've checked the box and you're allowed to. If it's option number 2, where she's passed the tests, checked the boxes, she's allowed to but hasn't opted in, sure, yeah. Otherwise, yeah. Actually, you know what? As this new character comes in, good evening, Gil. I'm gonna take another break, get some water, and we'll be back in just a little bit. With that subject ruminating in my brain. All right, see you in a little bit.